Here are some key points to remember when erecting house frames to minimise the risk of injury to yourself and others. Step 1. Site preparation. The number one thing to remember when doing any job is to plan your work well and discuss it in detail. Before starting work, go through the job with everyone involved and make sure all relevant paperwork like SWMS and site plans have been filled out. List down delegated responsibilities on the SWMS. Plan out the best position to place the frames to minimise any manual handling issues. Step 2. Placement of frames. The placement of your frames hugely affects your efficiency, so it's a valuable practice to anticipate where they should be delivered to on your site. Manual handling of the frames can have its hazards, so it's key to reduce as many risks as possible. It's also important to consider the weight of the wall frames. Make sure to never lift a frame that is too heavy. When doing this type of work, it is highly recommended that you work in pairs. Step 3. Erecting and fixing of wall frames. The highest risk associated with wall frame erection is having unsecured frames fall over. Always make sure you follow the manufacturer's erection guide when fixing your wall frames. Some things to keep in mind to minimise the risk of falling frames are: A. Fix and secure the bottom plate of the wall frame to its finished position as soon as possible. B. Secure either end of the frame with temporary props. C. Secure wall frames together to create a rigid support structure. Start from one end, standing the main wall frame first, making sure it's securely braced. Now brace all wall frames together as you go, with all bracing secured not too far apart on both top and bottom plates. Fixing wall frames on the top plate should be done internally off a platform or ladder as much as possible. By remembering each other and following these basic steps when erecting wall frames, we can help keep each other safe.